Come back to Toyeen Talks. And if you're new here, we are happy you find us. Thank you for everything. Please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button so that you'll be notified when we drop new video. Please press like and share our videos to others. Thank you for everything. We really appreciate you. And in the comment section, please no derogatory comments. Thank you for everything. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you. Bye.
Can you hear me on Facebook? I can't see love sign. I can't see anything. I don't know if you can hear me. Then working the microphone. Can you hear me? Don't Sele. No, not on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm talking about people on Facebook. I know you can hear me because I just saw a comment on YouTube. But I can't see any comment for almost it's been long gone, Papa. I wasn't even taking notes. You are perplexed. Okay, let me just be sure. Anyway, let me be sure the volume is okay. Okay, I am seeing comments here on this other phone, but I can't see on the screen. So probably it's a Facebook setting. So I think it's the system setting. Okay. Okay. I think it's the system. It's YouTube and Facebook system. So I can see that people can hear me. Let me put it here. So I will be stopping time. And it's 1:30, 1.5 hours already. I don't want to be doing show more than 1 hour. But you won't know. You just be talking. You won't know when time has gone. So I have to stop. I promise to bring this show to you to let you hear. I'm not the only one that will hear this. Say, I don't hear. General Overseer, Kerewa, all the children wait under him. And only God knows how many other children he has been Kerewaing. Please, parents, this is a wake-up call for us. We need to do more. You know why? All these things will affect your children later in future. These are the reason why a lot of people are underproductive in their lives. This is why you will see some people are damaged as adults. It's because of what they have gone through as children. This is why some people cannot cope with life issues. They have handled so much, it gets to a stage they can't handle anymore. Parents, for your future's sake, so that you can have peace. You know, when children grow up, when they are supposed to have good life and they don't have good life, it's come back to the parents too. It will affect you. No how. Any parents way get children, will get married, and the marriage is not working for them. Or any children that is going through some. There are some challenges, of course, that you cannot hear, but there are some that it is not as if it's supposed to be. It's because of what that person has gone through that will now backfire or have effect on them later in life. And whatever happens to our children is coming back to us. So please, this is for people who have younger children. This is not the time to be careless with your children. A lot is happening out there. Don't trust anybody with your children, please. This one now get a CB. How do we say a ponder should not trust a child with their father? But one thing I will say is that be friends to your children. Father and mother, be friends to your children. And we go say make you a parent, father no carry their pikin. It's somehow. We cannot say that as well too. But whatever it is, parents, mothers especially, if you have girl children, be very close to them so that when anything is going on, they can quickly tell you on time before it gets worse. I'm sure this man did not just start sleeping with those girls. He would have started touching them somehow. Because he didn't tell anybody, he will graduate. Men that do such things don't just do it. I remember when we were growing up, I've said this story several times. My own mother is very strict. They don't burn anybody well. Make it send me message when we were young. But there is this particular girl that the mother is so busy and too busy for them. They were two girls. Once she go in the morning, she's not coming back until late in the evening. I know what that girl went through in that compound that we grew up in. I wish I could still see her and ask her question that those things, because we all know what happened to her. A lot of people in that compound know what was going on with that girl. Everybody just carried on like it didn't concern them. I wish it is now. Maybe I'm in Nigeria. If I see that kind of thing, that person go sleep inside jail. I remember what I did to one of my tenants. If he be watch me now, we are still friends. What I did to one of my pet tenants that used to maltreat his house help. The day somebody called my attention to it that this is what that man was doing, I carry my phone. I tell and say, number one, you should leave that house. Number two, I'm going to call Lagos State something on children's. I can't remember what they call their name. Now, so he begin beg. Throughout that he left, he never touched any child in my presence. You feel beat your picking, but other people picking, I no go let you. And if I was doing it, I can't talk. I don't beat my house help. I treat them. I don't even call them house help. I call them my daughters. I treat them like my children. When I'm shopping for my children, when I travel, I buy almost the same thing for them. And nobody knows who they are. But of course, what we have back home is nothing to write home about. And so you are not forced to stay with an abuser. I don't get what you mean by that. Oh, okay. People need to become more independent, so you are not forced to stay with an abuser. Thank you. Yes, you are right. People need to become independent. Before you marry, make sure you can take care of yourself. Please. Make sure if anything happens, it will be easy for you. Why many women stay in this kind of nonsense is because they feel there is nowhere to go for them. Happy Thanksgiving in advance. Thank you, Guru Boy. Thank you. They feel there is nowhere for them to go. So they stay put even with what they are seeing. I don't know why somebody will want to allow a man that has slept with your daughter, slept with your niece, slept with your children, and that... I want to vomit. I want to vomit. Anyway, like I promised you, this is the story. Tomorrow, before I go out to work, we are going to talk on Jumoke Oni bread. And I will want people to call in on that show. The story of Jumoke Oni bread. That story needs to be analyzed. People have sent it to me. We need to analyze it. We need to use it to educate ourselves, our people. And it's also part of the things that we are still talking about. Please, the girl child needs to be empowered. Parents, don't send your children to go and marry a man without them being empowered and strong to manage life financially. You need to really, really empower our children. If, say, your child wants to marry, she that pikin we won't marry, get work. And I will encourage parents, please stop chasing your children when they become pregnant as minor. Stop pushing them to go and marry a man. You are only destroying their future. Anybody can make a mistake. Okay? Your daughter can make a mistake. It is not yet time for them to marry if it is not yet time. This is why we are mothers. This is why we are mothers. This is why we are parents. We are to stand by our children. If you can stand by your husband in dark times, for better, for worse. So your children, we can't stand by your children for better, for worse. You will now say they should go and push them to one useless man. And you expect that man to take care of them or to treat them well. The man will not treat them well because you push your daughter to them. Let's stop this attitude. Some parents are still doing it. These are things we should stop. Okay? If your child is still in school, I know people that something like that happened to when we were young. They are good people that have good parents. And the ones that don't have good parents, the parents will collect, will say, I know how their lives are today. They have inferiority complex. They can't mix with. When you are talking, they see you as having pride. Because they didn't finish school. They drop out of school. And they have to struggle through school. No matter how much the money they have, that inferiority complex stays with them. When you go to old school, old student association, something that we are doing. When you listen to, when you go to all student association, that is when you will see some people feeling inferior. Some people cannot contribute. Some people feel they can't talk because they are not as exposed. But even if you don't have money, you are well exposed, you are well read. With confidence, you go speak your phone name. You go contribute, you will give ideas, and they will listen. But if you are not that educated, even with your money, by the time you start talking, they will be like, what do you know? Education is key. Education is not a scam.